Hi, in my other video I showed how you can make a very snug, secure face mask, cotton face mask cover for the general population out of nothing but a bandana and a shoelace that you tie in a hoop with a slip knot. However, if you don't have a shoelace, that's fine. You can actually just sacrifice the bottom of your t-shirt. It works great. So I'm going to show you how to do that. So this is how you make a shoelace basically, or a kind of adjustable cotton band out of nothing but a sacrificial hem of your t-shirt, or even below the hem actually. So here's I'm just using this as my workspace. This is my pillow. So here is a nice little Hanes undershirt that I've already started sacrificing. Here's the bottom of the Hanes undershirt. Literally, I can make a rope out of this. So look, I'm just going to make see, that's about a 1-inch strip all along the bottom. And it's going to actually come out a little longer. I'll show you what's going to happen. So basically I'm going to cut a really long one of this, and then I just pull, and boom, you get a shoelace. And it's snug, and it's got the perfect amount of friction for this face mask. So here, let me finish doing it, and I'll show you how to cut it. So here I am, how to tie it. So here I am, still just sacrificing the bottom of my t-shirt, cutting it in a nice kind of 1-inch ribbon until I have about 40 inches. You'll want about, now you actually, when you pull, it becomes longer. So you'll get 40 inches before you use up 40 inches of the bottom of your shirt. And the nice thing about cotton knit and t-shirts is that it will not unravel. So you don't do this with a normal knit. It will just start unraveling every time you wash it. But the good news is that with t-shirts, the knit is such that it literally will turn into a nice rope for you. All right, this is probably about 40 inches. I got all I needed. So now I'm going to just cut this. So now I have this, and it looks like a rope. You can pull on it a little more. Boom. Now, here, I'm just going to take one end and make a really big knot. So this is just my anchor knot. Do you see? You can make it any way you like. I'm just doing that basic like slip knot where you just keep looping it in and in. Okay? There. Now we just want a big, nasty knot. There. See? This is going to be my anchor knot. I'm just going to do it a couple more times. You can do any knot you want. Just go online. There's a million kind of Boy Scout manual knot things. Okay, there, well, oh dear, that was a little earlier than I wanted. Let's make it even bigger. All right, this is my anchor knot, so it'll be easier for me to hold when I am feeling behind my head to adjust my mask. Okay, so now this is my big old anchor knot. Now I'm going to take the other free end, and I'm just going to do a very simple slip knot. So here, I've taken my big anchor knot end and taking my other end. All I'm doing is making a very simple slip knot around it. Now the advantage to this is now this slip knot can slide up and down. And see, when I slide it down, I now have a very small little hole that can adjust to my head. And now I can slide it up. Sorry. Now I have a large thing. And the nice thing is, because it's this sort of cotton t-shirt, it's very, it has a lot of friction, so it stays where I put it. So now I can take this guy and make myself a face mask. So here's an example. So I have other videos on it linked below, but here you go. This is a cotton bandana. You can use a cotton handkerchief, a cotton napkin, really anything. But it's a square, and I fold it in half, and then I folded it in half again. So now I have quarter length. So now I just take my cotton bandana thing. Notice that the little adjustable knot is up here, okay? Now I lay this out, so this is I want about 8 inches here. Now I'm just going to fold these sides over and keep them together. I could sew it, but I don't want to, because I want this to be really easily washable and easily dryable. So I want to take it apart, because the advantage to taking apart your mask really easily is you can soap and wash the whole thing in water, hang it to dry. A nice thin cotton bandana will dry in a couple of hours. Even if you can't get to the laundromat, you can just wash it in the bathroom sink, hang it up, and it'll be dry in the morning. And you should have 2 or 3 of these, and boom, you'll always have a mask. All right, so when I fold over these sides, I am going to tuck one end inside the other end, inside the folds, just to sort of keep it from falling apart. There, you see? Now I'm going to, without making sure that I don't make it all come apart, I'm going to take this end and put it over my head. Let me show you. Okay, so here's my mask. See, my 2 little ends. Here's the bottom end. This is going to be the top. Okay, and I'm just looping this over my head. Now I'm going to take the mask, put it over my face, and then now this is the top end. And I put this over my head, but I stop it right above my ears. My ears are not holding the weight of the mask. They're just kind of keeping it in place. Now, remember that adjustable knot? So I find my adjustable knot, my anchor knot, and I start pulling the slip knot until it's real tight. Boom. And it holds in place because it's a cotton t-shirt. And now I can adjust it. And if it's too tight, I can just pull it this way to make it looser. And if I need to make it tight again. And if I want a little extra filtering, or if the cotton is a little stiff and scratchy, I'll just take a tissue or a soft cloth. Actually, cutting off another patch of your sacrificial t-shirt will be really useful. It's pretty soft cotton. Put it in the inside like this. And this is firm, it holds in place, and it will get nasty with your spit by the end of the day when you're out grocery shopping. And that's a good thing because it means it's catching it all and you're helping protect other people. Also, I think this helps protect you too, because when you're, yes, it's not as good as an N95, but if someone's randomly talking and there's spit vapor flying in the air, it's not going into your nose and mouth. It might be going into your eyes. You can wear sunglasses, but it's not going into your nose and mouth. You're also not touching your nose and mouth and touching other things and infecting either way because this thing is over it. So just don't rub your eyes. When you get home, wash your hands, wash this with soap, you know, hang up everything to dry, then touch your face and you're fine. All right. So yes, masks have made a really big difference in South Korea, and not everyone's wearing some fancy N95. We just need some kind of face shield. Obviously, it's not going to get the aerosolized stuff, but it's going to get a lot of other stuff, and so we can at least slow the spread. Thanks, guys. Praying for all of us. Hope you're doing well.